Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. And I'm facing the camera for a long time, even though I'm not recovered yet from that previous sickness. Now I developed a throat infection. Voice, you can tell, is not good. So I'm going through medication, antibiotics, and all that. Hopefully, I'll get better. Just want to get better before winter starts. So here in Bangladesh, the transition started a little bit outside of outskirts of Dhaka, our capital city. It's getting cold already. People are getting fog, nice cold weather in the morning. It stays pretty cool throughout the day. In Dhaka, where we live, it's basically a city of buildings. Okay, and it's just, if you see it from bird's eye view, it's not a pleasant view. It's like there's just no space everywhere. There's building, people are living like next to each other, just noise everywhere and pollution. At the same time, the so many vehicles, factories, buildings, air conditioning all together doesn't allow our city to be very cold. Okay, we get some like mild cool weathers. It's okay, nice. But here are some fragrances, 12 fragrances I'm planning to wear in this upcoming months. Okay, like at least till January. So my scent of the morning is Zenia's Vomo. Very nice violet leaves fragrance. This is one of my sentimental fragrances I got in 2018. I had a 100 ml backup. I mean, 100 ml bottle. That one got spoiled. Recently, I got this partial of a small bottle. Made me very happy. So let's start. And most of these fragrances are a little bit uncommon. Like not everybody is going to recommend them. Some fragrances are special, like in their own way. I do not remember the whole notes breakdown because it's been a while. I cannot possibly keep all those in my head as storage. But let's see. Okay. So these are some fragrances you can try. Okay, these are underrated, I would say, and some of them are very mainstream. So first fragrance, I'm going to show you this beautiful bottle called Lagerfeld Classic. Okay, so Karl Lagerfeld, he is a designer, and I think he was he architect? No, Karl Lagerfeld was a fashion designer. Okay, and his sunglasses, other accessories, very premium and up class, just like Tom Ford. So this fragrance perhaps is one of their vintage style perfume, but this more modern formulation. The ring or the cap, it's not the metal one. Okay, I saw Scentland talking about the metal cap version, which was the vintage, but this not bad. This is a tobacco orange kind of fragrance, a little bit of a musk, in my humble opinion. Very long lasting. Okay, this one reminds me of Yovan musk, kind of, but it has its depth. And if you like old school kind of like a orangey, fruity tobacco, which you can wear with it's very classy fragrance. It's very masculine. At the same time, I think it will get garner compliments from macho crowds. I wear this in our winter. Our winters are not more than 15, 16 degrees. Okay, Lagerfeld Classic number 12. Number we have some OGs in this list. Okay, some people are going to be very happy. Number 11 is going to be boss number one. Okay, it says the name number one is the godfather, is the big daddy of the fragrances. So this is the old style bottle, and this is a first reform, I think, like first like semi vintage, you can say. There's a new bottle that which is much more modern, which is much more polished, not as rough around the edges. And I think one of our brothers, he has a total vintage bottle which is older than this. So this one you get like an animalic, like a spicy. It's something like Givenchy's Gentleman, the old version. I like that. But this is like a really masculine, strong, spicy fragrance. Reminds me of Azaro's Purom, Givenchy's Gentleman, the 1971, and some other fragrances. It's very like a boss man fragrance, which is the name, like right there. So this is mature man's fragrance. I think this is for cold weather. It's a beautiful perfume. If you like this one, modern takes would be Bhushan Purom. Okay, Bhushan Purom EDP, EDT. But this one right here is a perfect manly fragrance. Okay, definitely check it out. If you can get older bottle, great. Sorry, the voice will be really bad. Last few days I even lost my voice, so it comes back, goes away. Next one is a cheap fragrance, like an affordable perfume. I love this. This is a fragrance called Sacred by Louis Cardin. Okay, this is a like a phenomenal juice. Like look at the juice color. I think you can tell by the color of the juice the nature of the fragrance. Okay, very sweet. Like it's like a caramel. Like I have another fragrance like which is coming up. So if you like smoky caramel, a little bit of like syrupy sweetness, thickness, and very good longevity, like sugar in the perfumes, this can be your magic potion. This smells at least $100 worth of cologne, but in reality, I just check out my review. It's very cheap. It's, I think, under $20 or less. I just love it. This house, I think I did 4 fragrance reviews. Check them out. Sacred is one of the best. Next one is one of my favorite winter fragrance. Many people do not like it. Many people do not have like cool terms with it. This is Kevin Herrera Bad Boy Le Parfum. Okay, so I did not review everything from this line. Cobalt is pending and few of the other ones. This is hands down until now my most favorite. It's very different, and it's similar to one of the Nishane fragrances. I think the black bottle. It's kind of like a fruity grapefruit, and then there's like a medicinal note in there, very long lasting, and it's very sophisticated. From this line, it is very different from the original Bad Boy, which is kind of on a childish side. This is a real man's fragrance. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of grape soda vibe, or grapefruit, and then it's sweet. You can say mild spicy night out fragrance. Carrera Bad Boy Le Parfum. The next plot, the work started in the what do you call the construction site. Okay, so the next fragrance, I think people already forgot about it. There was a huge hype on this fragrance when it came out first. This is Zadig&Voltaire. This is him. I haven't sadly got my hand onto anything else from this line or this house because they are not really being sold here like on a regular basis. This is a smoky kind of like a grapefruit up top, and it goes smoky, woody, incense kind of a fragrance. If you like smoky fragrances with darkness, kind of like a church incense, it's that. It's, man, the cap. Okay, it's very nice. It's very nice, very unique, woody. I don't know how it works, that orange incense and wood, but it does work. Okay, very unique fragrance. You can try it in colder months. Zadig&Voltaire. This is him. Next one, perhaps it's one of my all-time signature scents. I wear this only in winter. I cannot pull this off in summer. It's way too much. This is Kouros. Okay, some people told me Kouros is being discontinued. Not sure. Okay, but some of the other ones like Body Kouros or the other one I heard is discontinued. The fresh ones, summer ones are gone. So these are modern formulation. I never found like a vintage, which is like a metal here and here. I never found those, but these new ones also are beastly on me. It's dirty and clean at the same time. Check out my review. It's an animalic fragrance, and this smells like an animal, to be honest. But when you can wear it with like confidence, people actually look at you like, oh, this guy is wearing a cologne. No one else will smell or project more than you. Okay, Kouros is a beautiful fragrance for winter, in my humble opinion. So next one, I do have two versions of this, the vintage and the modern one, but these both are now discontinued and moved into a new, more luxurious bottle or line. I don't know what you call that line, but this is called M7 Oud Absolu by YSL. Okay, these bottles are the older style bottles. Okay, and I have the transparent one. Is this, the juice is almost the same, but the dark one, this bottle, I feel the potency is a bit more. This is one fragrance, like, it has accords like mandarin, oud, patchouli, myrrh. Okay, and this is a release of 2002. Okay, it says here, you can see it's like almost 22 years, 22 years, right? Or 20 years, not 21 to 22 years. Yeah, that old, but this smells still very modern and classic, and the fragrance has very like classy vibe about this. Like this perfume is just gentlemanly, up class. If you wear where you wear Tom Ford Wood or something like Creed's Royal Oud, this is the same category for me. Like same class. Definitely check out M7 Oud Absolu. I do have the review on the M7, which is very nice too, but very hard to find. But Oud Absolu is very good too. Next one I'll show you. I do have two versions of it as well. This is YSL Opium. Okay, Opium Purum, now sadly taken down. And I think this fragrance is just phenomenal. Just so many memories. I had 2 to 3 years before I made up my mind on this. I didn't understand the fragrance at first. There's like a fruity, and then there's also, like this fragrance is weird, like very weird. Maybe vanilla. What was in there? Like a nice fragrance. Just check out my review. I think this is a perfect fragrance to wear for fall and winter. And this is the EDT. I do also have by luck the EDP version. Okay, this one I got by luck in from one of our groups, and this is a 50 ml. I cherish this a lot. So YSL Opium Purum, definitely masculine, manly fragrance. Next one is a discontinued fragrance, hard to find, but the prices have gone skyrocketed. This line is so expensive now. This is Davidoff or Davidoff Amber Blend. This is a part of the blend line. this leather blend, agar blend, wood blend. I think there are four in total. I don't know if there are more. So this one is a nice little amber fragrance, extremely long lasting, sweet, spicy. It has some similarity to the leather blend as well. It's sweet. It's definitely a sweet amber, a little bit of a fruitiness up top, but leather blend is a little bit more masculine and a little bit more wild. This one I feel, however, is very gentle. It has this powdery, cinnamony effect like that amber, and I think you can wear this like though it will cover the whole day's work. Okay, if you go out in winter day, if you spray like 4 or 5 sprays, this will cover 7 8 hours easy. Okay, amber blend by Davidoff. So next three or the last three are, I'll start with this one. This is the fragrance I was talking about, Replica by the Fireplace. Okay, Mason Martin Margiela. I sort of decanted this from the bottle and I kept this much juice for me. I cannot decant anymore because I love this juice. This is the smoky, like Armani Stronger with You. That DNA, but more smoky. So literally, it feels like that burning woods next to a camp or campfire. That's a stunning masterpiece. I just love it. Some people cannot take it, but I think it's a stunning perfume for winter. You can give it a try by the fireplace. If you like this, also try Mansera Red Tobacco. That would be a good choice. Next one, number two, is my favorite. This fragrance is one of my signature scents from the beginning, hands down. I hyped it like with few other reviewers like Chad, and I think me and Chad were the most energetic one when you talk about it. This is called CK Reveal for Him. Discontinued now, boozy, sweet, piercing. Even I say it's better than Ultra Male in many ways. Some people may not understand, but the uniqueness of this perfume, man, every time I smell it, I never fell out of love with this. It's always a total love. This one, Daniel's Icon, these are my love of my life. Okay, if you want to wear a sweet one, try CK Reveal for Him. Um, that's now discontinued, so better get like a backup bottle if you really like it. Number one today is a surprise that I received. I purchased few fragrances yesterday, and then this one was gifted to me by one of my brothers, brother Shajib, and he came from overseas for a short period of time in Bangladesh, and he's selling few bottles. I bought a couple of bottles, and as a surprise, he sent me this fragrance. I I do not know how to say thanks or anything. The fragrance name is gonna be here. Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. Okay, like SJP. God knows how long I wanted to get this bottle. This is a 30 ml. Very cute little bottle. Look at the presentation. I'll review this soon, but after a few days of testing, I sprayed this yesterday. I thought he sent this by mistake. And I would like to say thanks once again, brother Shajib, for this gesture. He said, I know that you're looking for this and picked it up in Australia, I think. And I kept it with me since like 2021. So unbelievable gesture. So this one really took me by my surprise, took me by surprise. Stash, I heard a lot of great things about it and I looked for it everywhere. I wanted to pay premium price. I could never find it. It's hard to find, hard to come by. So I will use this in winter for sure. It reminds me a little bit like Sacred Wood by Killian. And there's also Santal 33, I think, Lelabo, and perhaps there are a few, Tom Dow, and then one more perhaps. So this is like a sandalwood kind of fragrance, but it has a more oomph to it. It's extremely long lasting. I sprayed like once, a whole night I could smell it. So this is gonna be a review I'm gonna do in a few days, but this is called Stash. This is gonna be another fragrance I would like to wear in upcoming winter. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will keep doing work as much as I can despite my unwellness. Keep in your prayers and you stay well, okay? And I also pray for you good health. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.